Hi, I'm Hector Bellerin and you're watching 442. For me, probably Mertesacker. I mean, he's not really bothered about his fashion sense. I mean, it's up to him, but for me, and I think everyone still thinks the same, it has to be him. I think he's been wearing the same kind of trainers for the last 10 years. Like, they used to be white and they're all black right now. So, I mean, I don't know, that's probably the worst thing he's got. Santi I mean, I think everyone knows that, you know, I mean, just seeing him, just looking at him, you just laugh already, you know, so I think it has to be him. He's just that kind of guy that just comes in the dressing room every morning, he's smiling already, and there's so many jokes I could tell you about, you know, but I also think the stuff that going on in the dressing room, I think is kind of nice to just keep it in the dressing room, you know, and it's for us to enjoy, and that's what makes the team as well. Best friend at the club for me, I don't think I could choose one because there's so many people like Joe Campbell or Nacho Monreal, Santi. You have, especially with the Spanish boys, you know, helping each other, especially with the ones that cannot really speak the language, that puts you together, and they'll be the ones which I got more time with. Charge of the tunes usually is Olivier Giroud and Oxlade-Chamberlain. They're the ones that usually they keep mixing up sometimes. I think for the games we usually listen to the same songs, and it's kind of like a tradition. But yeah, they're the ones in charge, and I don't really like the taste of one of them, but I'm not gonna say names, but it definitely could improve. Loudest, probably Francis. Francis loves shouting, man. He's the kind of guy that when he makes jokes, everyone realizes it's him talking. But to be fair, Nacho as well, he's really loud, you can tell. I mean, when he's in the room and when he's not, you know. If he's in the dressing room, you're gonna be outside on the pitch and you can probably realize he's there, you know. So he's got that kind of tone, very characteristic of him as well. I'm not gonna lie, it has to be probably between me and Ollie, you know, we're the ones that try and get our hair looking right, you know, so probably one of us is the one, I'm not gonna lie. Usually we have these videos of funny things that people caught around the game, you know, or like someone, I don't know, picking their nose or like stuff like that. And videos, I remember the last one of Per just picking his nose and then just patting the back of a little kid that was waiting in the tunnel, you know. I don't know if you can get the footage of that, but that was really funny. And you know, it's nice because we have the chance to laugh at these things, you know, and we have such a great mood in the team that, you know, it makes it much better, you know, to just wake up and go training with these lads. Probably Lolo, Koscielny. I think everyone gets their stuff done, you know, but there's always these players that at the beginning that don't want to do it, but then at the end of the day we're a team where everyone does it. But it's probably one of the ones that I've heard him moan more than the others, but to be fair, there's not one really that just doesn't want to do the stuff. Most intelligent, I think I'm gonna go for Peter Cech, you know. It's only been like half a season together, but I mean, you can tell not just the experience, but the capacity he's got just to read the games, and you know, he's a guy that speaks like, I don't know, 6-7 languages, you know. So I think that says everything, really. I think that there's been a culture now in the team that everyone's staying out to do some extra work, and you know, people that need to improve in the finishing or the crossing or you know, the passing. A lot of people stays out, so it'd be hard to name one because I think the hard working mentality of the team has improved a lot, and there's so many players that stay out now. Probably Alexis or Nacho. There's a fight in between them, you know. I think the fight with Alexis is because he doesn't really understand the language yet. Sometimes he even gets the time mixed But yeah, Nacho is that kind of guy. He always gets here on time, but he's always the one that, you know, he show up like a minute before the right time or something like that. That's a hard one. I think probably Francis Coquelin. You know, he's that kind of player that, you know, even training games, even if we play in, I don't know, head tennis, he'll give everything. He'll be always on his toes. He'll be always doing the right kind of thing. You know, so that's the player that I had in my team. Probably Mikel Arteta. You know, I mean, he's the captain as well, so he's got the right to be it. But I mean, he always does it with you know, with a positive thing, with a positive mindset, to say, in a way. You know, he will never try and boss you in a bad way. You know, but I think that's a characteristic that every captain has to have. So I think that's why he's the one. Yeah, probably Mika as well, you know, because as I was saying, same as he bosses a lot of people around him. I think he's very intelligent. He knows how to play football. He's got very clear ideas of it, and I speak with him a lot about it. And you know, he's got very great ideas, and he helps me a lot. Even as a fullback, even though he's a midfield player, he's always got words of advice for me. So I think he'll make a good one. This has to be in between Colin Chambers and Oxlade-Chamberlain. You know, I remember in our Christmas dinner, we had like a karaoke, and they both pick up a mic, and they wouldn't like leave it for anything. Like, people were asking to sing songs, and no, it's our time now. So I think they're the ones that fancy each other as singers. I mean, I haven't seen many of them in action, but you know, Serge Gnabry was on loan at West Brom now, and I've spent with him for like 3-4 years together, you know, and he's the guy that I've been out more with, and I mean, he's not really good about it, you know. I had to help him a lot, you know, but I hope he's learned from the right guy.
Hi, read my exclusive interview in the new issue of 442 out now. For more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.